Screen share is.
Maybe chat issues. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So shall I start, sir?
Yeah, you can start, sir. The time is started. You can start. Okay.
Yeah. So here, based on now from today onwards, for the past for the coming 5 days, I will teach completely our programming language from basic to advanced statistical analysis how to deal. Okay, so before going to discuss about this R programming language and how we are going to explore the data, so simply as a statistician, my part is that I have to discuss what type of data analysis I'm doing, what techniques. So that I have to discuss. That's why I have prepared just 2 to 3 slides only, not much more, because of I will go completely in R programming language. So initially, I will give some small introduction about statistics, because as a statistician, I have to give a small introduction about my statistics and how these statistics will help in data analysis using some programming language that's called R, Python, anything. Okay, so that's why I kept title is exploring data with R programming language. So basic to advanced statistical analysis. Let me discuss about what is statistics. So generally, I'm saying statistical data analysis, right? So why? Generally, first we have to come to we have to understand that. So what is statistics? So many people will think about that. So statistics means it is generally simply mean, median, mode. So we can identify the mean and we can identify the measures of central tendency or measures of dispersion, standard deviation we can find. So we can see the what is the deviation between observation to a mean point, like that. The many people will think about that only for the basic levels, that is mean, median, mode, or standard deviations. Why? Because they might have studied that till in plus two graduation, in intermediate plus two, or otherwise in any graduation levels, they might have studied only basic statistics. But think about that. Statistics is not only that mean, median, mode. It's little advanced also available, and that a little advanced we are daily using in our real life. So many people don't know that we are using statistics. Just I will give a simple example to you people, so they easily will understand where we are using statistics. Simply, I will tell you one forecasting techniques. Let us say daily we will wake up right in the morning. For example, I want to go today college at 9 o'clock means then I have to wake up at 6 o'clock. So it takes 1 hour break time to prepare and to have my breakfast 7 o'clock, and 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock I may go and traveling. Like that, you will decide time right. So if I want to reach a 9 o'clock class, then you will decide that at what time I have to wake up and what the things and how much time will take. So how you decide this 6 o'clock, for example, if you want to wake up, how you decided this time? So how generally how we will decide? One day we will like, wake up 6 o'clock and see the time, how much time will take to reach, and approximately we will estimate, okay, this much time will take. And next day, if I wake up at 6:30 and due to some traffic, I reach my office 9:30. So like that, based on the previous 1 or 2 or past 1 week data or past 3 to 4 days, how I travel. So based on these data, what you will say, yes, these are the data, these are the experiences I have. Now, based on these experiences, today I have to wake up this much time so that I can reach my office on time. So how you are deciding based on the based on some past information or past experience. So this is called a statistics. Based on the past information or prior information what we have, based on that you are predicting the future or estimating the current value. That is called a statistics. We will use a regression. Probably many people has listened this word regression analysis. Or if you don't know the regression equation, you will see the straight line equation, right? Y equal to a plus bx, or in mathematics people they will say that y equal to mx plus c. So this is nothing but a statistics, right? So based on the prior information or past experience what we have, and we are predicting the for present values or future values, this is one of the statistical techniques called regression. So every day, not only this wake up time, we can take the temperature. In the morning, daily we'll get a newspaper. So nowadays we don't have the habit of reading newspapers. Why? Because already in the mobile phone everything is available. So we are going the digital wise. So we are seeing the weather forecast, and now also there is some cyclone. How we are predicting? So all statistical techniques are working. So now you think that statistics, how much is important for our real life? Knowingly or unknowingly, we are daily using statistics, but we don't know that one. What is statistical techniques? What type of statistical techniques we are using? So that I'm saying that. So we can say that. So it is an art of learning from the data. So data will be there, and it's what this it's a kind of art of learning from the data, because our statistics is a science which deals with collection, classification, analysis, analyzing and interpretation of numerical such data. So it helps us to make a sense of numbers and facts. This is main thing. So it will give some sense how the numbers and the what type of facts are available in this. So this we have to understand. And coming to this, what is the aim of statistics is nothing. So before going to discuss about this, I will give symbol about the data. So what is data? Generally, data is everywhere. Nowadays, we are generating data, mobile phones to hospitals and to shopping sites, like that. So we are generating the data, and the raw data is always confusing and messy. So to understand this raw data, we need statistics. So if you want to explore the hidden information from the data, we need to study statistics. Why? Because statistics cleans the data, which summarizes, and sometimes by doing a good analysis, so will turn into useful information, which with that we can make a smart decisions. Now, based on this data and for our analysis, if you want to compare the results between the existing methods and your proposed methods, we need statistics. And you, as I said, the prediction of the outcomes, the future outcomes, if you want to predict, we need a statistics. And so based on the analysis, if you want to give a confidence decision, how much my decisions are correct, how much confidence if you want to give about your exploration, about your data, we need a statistics. And if you want to visualize, yes, this is main important. So by seeing the data in a tabular format, like in Excel, columns and rows, many people will say that, what is this, we will not understanding. But if you go for that visualization of the data, then easily many people easily understand that. Even layman also easily can understand. Yes, this graph is showing this much. Yes, this is our biggest one. Like that, easily we can understand by using visualizations. So visualizations also we need statistics. Okay, and R programming language. What we are going to discuss this R programming language. So we'll give you a beautiful R outputs, especially the diagrams. Beautiful diagrams will create. Okay, and sometimes if you want to define your experiments, pair experiments, we need a statistics. So statistics is having a huge role in real life applications, but many people are ignoring that. And one more, the bad luck is that everyone is saying now data science, data science. The statistics they are ignoring, and they're saying the data science. Data science is nothing but it's just statistics. A background completely statistics is there. Now this machine learning and AI techniques are masked, so which are masked by sorry, statistics is masked by AI and ML. So but inside the background, complete backbone and complete body is statistics. All statistical techniques they're showing in a computer science orientation, and they're saying that the data science is a data science, or it is a machine learning, or it is a artificial intelligence. Everything, the backbone is statistics. Remember, I'm saying that. So with my knowledge, I'm saying, I don't know if you whether you will believe or not. You can search in Google also anywhere. Easily you will understand. So this artificial intelligence, AI and ML techniques and data science, if you talk especially data science, everything completely depends on statistics. So don't ignore the statistics. Is my suggestions to you people. Okay. Why? Because like for example, if you're cooking any a beautiful dish, for example, so data generally is ingredients. It doesn't have any relations, doesn't have any meanings. Just we have ingredients. Like when we have dal, like that we have some ingredients. And statistics is nothing but it is a recipe to the it's a recipe to cook a meaningful dish. So without recipe we cannot we don't use the ingredients. What the data science plays here is nothing but data science is like a chef who uses the ingredients, that is called data, to cook ingredients and recipes to cook a beautiful dish. So data science is a chef who uses that recipes and tools to cook a useful dishes. So if you want to cook a beautiful dish, then we need must assume that recipe. That the recipe is called statistics. So without that recipe, maybe you may not feel that much of taste of the dish. It's a fact that and we can say, sir, yes, sir, you are saying statistics, okay, sir, but many people will say that agriculture statistics, biostatistics, and some industrial statistics like that. They will think. So, what is the difference of these one things? Doesn't have any difference in this. Simple one thing that if you take a biological data and statistical tests are common. If you are applying statistical techniques in a biological notations and in biological data, then you will call it biological biostatistics. Or if you're taking an agriculture data, and you are using agriculture notations, you are applying your statistical technique to agriculture data, then that's what we call agriculture statistics. So the different names are there, but the techniques are common. So that's why my request is that you learn statistical techniques and you apply for any field, the corresponding statistics you will understand. I hope you understand what is statistics. Okay, and then coming to the one more thing, data rich and knowledgeable. Why I have made this quotation is that I will give a clarity on this. Have you heard about that? We are always drowning data but starving for knowledge. Yeah, this is fact. You can search in any also, you will understand. We are always drowning in data, but the serving of knowledge is very poor. But we are serving for a knowledge. I will give a simple example. Okay. For this one, let's go with some slide wise. You will understand. See, this is data. I will give full clarity about this. Why I have mentioned this data rich and knowledge poor. So, data. Generally, what is mean by data? We know, as I said, that we are generating data daily. So, data nothing but it's like a raw information. Okay, raw information also we can say that it is like a puzzle. Okay, all the puzzle pieces are dumped on the table. For example, okay, this puzzle pieces are nothing but numbers, names, or sometimes we'll have logs or variables, characters. There are many different types of data types also exist. So like it is all puzzle pieces, and these numbers and these images or any variables does not tells us anything unless we connect them. Okay, so this data is something but it is a unrelated facts, doesn't have any meaning. But once we organize this data according to their, for example, let us say I have a data, and if I organize this data by their group by age wise or gender wise or any disease category wise or any year wise, then if I organize this data, then this data will give some information. Oh, so this is nothing but facts and relations. Yeah, we have a data. So by organizing this data, we got the information. So many people is stopping here. In this step only, they will stop. Yes, I have a data and I organize this data by using some techniques or something. Okay, finally got some information. Yes, this information is fine. Information is nothing but it's the facts and relations. Yes, so this is the information I got from this data. I explore the data, but that is not the correct way of perfect. I mean, this is not the complete way of doing the data analysis. So from this information, when you extract the knowledge, then only that is a complete meaningful and completeness of the data analysis. So from this information, we have to get the knowledge. That knowledge is not that knowledge. How we will get is nothing but so we have to do the analyze of this information using some statistical techniques. Not only statistics, you can use any techniques also. I'm not pressuring as a statistician. I'm saying that. So once we start this analyzing of this information, then only we'll get a knowledge. So this knowledge is nothing but it's a complete information and having some patterns. So many people will stop data. They have data. They will explore the data. They will get some information. That's it. But they will not extract the actual knowledge, what is hidden inside the data. So this is required for us. That's why I mentioned the data rich and knowledge good. I will give a simple example to you people also. Let us say I am an academician, so I will go for the teaching of my students to my classes. Okay, for example, let us say I have conducted one examination by teaching my knowledge. So with I taught one subject for them, and then I have conducted one examination. And this, if I take the conduction of the examinations, I have taken the marks of students. Now this marks of students is a data is having numbers. This is called a data. It doesn't have any proper information. Now this data, for example, from these marks of the students, if I calculate the average, then I will give the if I use the average. Average is nothing but it is a statistical technique, like it's a statistics. Average, the mean I have calculated at this marks. Now this is the information I got. Let us say or an average, the student marks in this class is 60. Yes, so I can say that 60% on an average, what is the average marks of this class is 60. This is called information. So this information I got by doing some small investigation. But by taking these 60 informations, many people will say, hey, on an average, I got this, my class attendance, my class pass percentage is 60, or my class average marks is 60. That's it, they will stop. But once we go for deeper analysis about this marks data, there may be some situation that the faculties, as I'm the faculty, there may be some situation we will get that where the students are lagging, or which concepts the students are not understanding properly, and which portions the students are scoring mark. This is knowledge. That knowledge we have to explore, so that as a faculty or where the faculties, we can develop a techniques, or we can focus more on which topics the students are losing marks, or which topics students are gaining more marks. This is the knowledge. That knowledge, exploration of the knowledge from this marks data is very, very important. But generally, what we will do, we will take the marks and we will calculate the average. Once we get the average, we can say that this is the average marks of my class. But we are not realizing what is the knowledge we are getting from the data, or what is the hidden fact inside this, hidden pattern inside this data that we are missing. That we have to extract. Remember, so information, getting an information is not sufficient. We have to get the knowledge. Then only it is possible. Now, see, if the same simple example also, if you analyze, then if you get in understand that, so yes, this portion the students are not scoring well marks, or this portion students are scoring very well marks, then easily the faculty can focus on the areas where the students are not scoring. That otherwise the faculty is not teaching the some particular areas. Some particular students are where the faculty is very expert. So then we can improve that one. That's more important for us. That's why we have to extract the hidden information. That's have some patterns. That is called a knowledge. Now I hope you understand now why I mentioned this statement. Data rich knowledge is very poor. So we have to improve the knowledge as like data rich. And coming to the R programming language. These are the simple I want to convey you people what is statistics and what we are in situation. And further that, if you go for based on little basic advanced statistical analysis, corresponding statistical theory, that slides also I will share with you all. But most of the statistical techniques I will discuss in R itself. Don't want to bother about that. I will start this R programming language from basics. I have given theme is from basics to advanced Excel, advanced statistical techniques. So from basic onwards, how we will install everything I will show you. Okay. Sir, why we are calling this R programming language, or any specific meaning of this R programming? What is this? R is nothing but, so doesn't have any proper meaning. Generally, this R programming language was an extension to the S programming language. In the year of 1990s, it was initially developed as a S programming language. Later that this S programming language has converted to R programming language. The authors are nothing but Ross Gentleman and Robert Ihaka. These are the two authors who invented this R programming language. So on the recognition of their names, they declared it as a R programming language. Ross Ihaka, so first letter is R, and Robert Gentleman, first letter is R. So in both the authors, the first letter is R common. So they have taken this named as a R programming language. Doesn't have much more information, more story behind this one. Simply R programming language. So it is one of the best technique, best statistical data analysis technique nowadays. Currently, many people are using. Advanced in this, there are many programming languages like SAS and Python. But if you want to do a small and easy way of data analysis without having any burden, the R programming language will easily suitable to everyone. It's writing a simple line, single line codes. Even this, how much big you are dealing data techniques. So if you want to do, for example, MANOVA, multi-weight analysis of variance, is a big derivation. 4 pages of that. If any statisticians here, they will understand. So 6 pages of derivations, and then taking one programming line, one question, and we are solving to ANOVA table or multi-weight analysis, finding Wilks lambda. It's a big procedure. But any type of big or any type of small, what it may be, it is the R programming language is having a single line codes. Just if you write a single line, the code, the entire technique will work. So that is a beautiful yeah, understanding of this R programming. And the commands also not much stuff. It is our usual words. Easily we can remember. No need to by heart. One of the very best advantage from this R programming language. So that's why I have mentioned some rich ecosystem for the packages. Easy of installation of the packages. Some packages, some are built-in packages available, some are not available. We have to install. That installation is very easy. If you have internet connections, easily we can download. Okay, and data visualization of the data and analysis generally we'll use, but visualization of the outputs, I mean the diagrams, very beautiful diagrams we can show that easily. Just writing a single course, you will get a beautiful outputs of your data. Easily can represent, yes, this is my data. 3D diagrams we can create. You can create your own diagrams very beautifully. And one more advantage is that it open source software freely download. No need to buy a license agreement. If you want to use SAS is high. So this is another statistical programming language. So we have to buy language. It's very high. And SPSS, statistical package for social sciences. It is also like Excel. We can use the options, coding, that is also to buy. Like some software you have to buy, but this R is completely free. Anyone can download from it. Okay, I will show you. And statistical testing, advanced modeling, high quality visualizations. These are all general common pattern. Okay, so now from here onwards, I will jump into my R programming language. So I will go with start one by one how this R programming language and how we will use this R programming language. I will show you. If you want to download this R programming language, simply we can go any, yeah. So I'm going to Google Chrome. So in the Google Chrome, just search a single code, single one sentence, that is R Studio. What is this R Studio? Is nothing but R and R Studio, both are two softwares only. Both are same, but I will show you what is the difference between R and R Studio, and it is your comfortable which one you will follow. You can follow. Both are same. Okay, but R Studio is more comfortable and easily we can understand. That's why I'm searching R Studio. Okay, you can search R also. Just you search R Studio for Windows. I'm using Windows operating system. Just search for Windows. Otherwise, if you are using Linux operating system, I can search Windows for Linux. Okay, just for example, R Studio for Windows. Once you click on this R Studio for Windows, can I close this one? Leave it. See, once I search this R Studio for Windows, you can see the first website itself, Post-it software. Post-it is a software. From this website we can download. So click on this one, R Studio Desktop. Yeah. So once you click on this website, give this acceptance on. Go down. Here you can see this one. Install R. Install R Studio. So both the two softwares are available. You can download anything, whichever you want. Okay. Simply click on download, install R, or click on download R Studio for or download R Studio desktop Windows. So already I have installed because it is a huge file, around 180 190 file size will be there, MBs are there. Just you click on this, you will get download option. See, once I click this one, R download and install R, so it is directed to the new tab. Here you can see this one, download R for Linux, download R for MacOS, download R for Windows. So according to OS, you can download anything. So I'm going for download R for Windows. See, base one, first install R for the first time. Yes, I'm installing R for the first time. You have also, you can take, otherwise you can download from here. Just this one. Yeah, here you can see this one. Download R 4.1 for Windows. This is the version 4.5. When I learned this R programming language, so it was the version is 2 point something when I learned around my PG days. So now is the version is 4.5.1 is going. Still, I'm using, I'm updating my R Studio R programming language every time. So you can get the latest one. So that is 86 megabytes and 64-bit one. Just click this one, you'll get download option. Yeah, see, wherever you want, you can download. So already I have download, so I'm not going to download again. So just I'm canceling this one. Once you download this one, you will get a setup file. Just click on open the setup file, and it will ask permissions. Give all permissions. Easily you can get the R programming language. And in the desktop or in your laptop, you can see the symbol R that will display in your window. See, I will show you. I'm searching here. Okay, I install only R Studio, not R. Okay, I will install this one immediately. Yeah, I will download in desktop. Yeah, here you can see this. It is around 85.9 MB is there. So it is going to download. So by the time we'll go back. Here you can see this. Install R Studio. So this also you install. I will suggest you to people to go with R Studio, not with R. This is the best one. Easily we can understand where we are writing. I will show you what is the difference. You will understand. This is also same thing. Once you click on, so we we can download wherever you want. So this already I have downloaded. I'm not going to download. So you search here R. Just you search. See this one. Already I have installed this one. R Studio application. So this is a symbol. It's a R. Okay. So you click this one. Open. I hope you understand what I'm doing. Anyone? I need some quick response. Yeah, fine. Yeah. So this is R Studio's opening. I hope my screen is visible. R Studio. I will clear this one. I will take a new one. Yeah, don't see. Ah, this is okay. What about R? It's still downloading. Okay, we'll download. I will show you both that one. Ah, this is R. See this one. So once you open this R Studio, the R Studio looks like this one. If you open R programming language after installation, I will download. I will show you that also. So once you install that R, if you open, you will get only this window, only this one. This is called R console. Only this window will get. And so this is some kind of information about this version. And here you can see this one. Click on here, then you will get the blink option. Then this is called a prompt. This greater than symbol is there, right? This is called a prompt. So here only we have to write all the codes. The prompt should be there. If the prompt is not available, then we cannot write the codes. If the write a codes also, it will not execute. Okay. So in our programming language, only this is available. It doesn't have this type of windows. Only this window is available. You have to write all the codes here only, and once you give enter, automatically it will execute. Okay, so we cannot go back, and we cannot go back go for editing of the comments. If for example, if any one code is written wrongly, any type of mistakes or spell mistake, then we cannot go back again. We have to type, otherwise we have to scroll one by one. That is a difficult one. I will show you that also. As of now, we'll go with this R Studio. Now once you open this one, here you can see this one plus symbol is there. No, you can go for new R script. See, this is R script. The shortcut key is Control plus Shift plus N. If you click this one, you will get a new script file. So I'm clicking this one. See, once I click this one, so now you will get this window. See, this is called 4 windows combination. I will show. See this one. By that time, 4 windows I will keep, and I will clean this one. I already have worked some analysis. That is the previous one. See this one. This is window. Actually, this R Studio, this one is divided into 4 windows. One is editor window. Here, all we can do our editing works. For example, if you write the codes here, see, for example, let us say I will write something. Or for first time, first class. Let us say I'm doing some R programming language here, first class, like that. I will write some codes and all. So this is called, and I can edit also. Yes, I can edit, and I can go for next line, and I can go for next line. Like that, we can write the lines of codes here. This is called the editor window. Okay, we can edit. But this is R console. Next window is R console. This console, see, for example, let us take first class. If I type something, and then if I go for next line, just I enter. See, FIRS is not an object. It is an error showing. Again, we type like that. If anything happen, no. So it's, if next line we cannot edit directly, we have to write again a code. No, sir, I want to go for the first line, means again you have to scroll like this. Arrow mark you have to press. Then it will go for back one or first one. So this will take a lot of time, and we can understand. It is difficult to understand. In R console, only this writing the codes directly in R console, little tough to understand. The codes, the correct, automatically it will display. It will output also. So my suggestion is that do all coding parts here and execute one by one by clicking this option run. Here you can see the run option, no? So this option we can click. Okay, automatically that corresponds, if the line is correct, if the code is correct, the corresponding code and output will display here in the R console. And coming to this right side part, this is called environment window. This one, environment window is nothing but what type objects we are creating, what type of data structure, like history. In our Google Chrome, we will do history, right? If you search anything, it will show, no, same thing. What type of objects you have used in your R programming language, what type of data types you are using, all these things will show here. This is environment window. Our history will save here. We can see what type of objects we have stored, and this is called help window. This completely help window. So one of the disadvantages of programming language is nothing bad. So if you know code, for example, let us say if you want to find mean, the mean is single line code mean. That's it. So if you use this one, but sometimes mean code will not exist due to some package required. For example, then in this situation you don't want to bother about go for taking the help of anybody or searching the Google. Everything you can find here only. Here, while writing the code here, just put a question mark, and then once you put a, before any comment, if you put a question mark, it will direct to your help window. This directly it will help us. So for example, here, see, earlier I have used this one. Earlier I used this help window. So in this help window, see MVN, it's a multi-weight normal distribution. So I'm using some multi-weight normal distribution. I'm teaching to my students. So I want to do some multi-weight normal distribution techniques. So I didn't understand what is this MVN function, how we will use. So just I have put in the question mark and then MVN I have typed the corresponding. If I execute the command, then automatically the help window is directing. See, this is an example code. You can copy this code and you can paste here and you can run that one. Easily you will understand what type of output we are getting, and you can change the code here editor window. Easily we can understand. It will help us. No need to depends on anybody. All commands. What are the commands you are going to use? All commands, the help you can take the help from the R Studio itself. Okay, see here arguments. What are the arguments we are using in that command? Everything, and one example problems. Or if you anybody uses this code, that corresponding source and everything will be useful. Everything will be displayed here. I will go see references. You can see that these are the references. These many authors have used your my MVN function, and see some examples also. Run examples. They have given some iris data have taken, and they have given all corresponding codes. You can copy this code and run also. You will get the information about that function. So this it will help us video for if you don't know any commands, if you doubt about any. Okay, along with if you do the any analysis here, if you visualize your data, the visualization outputs also all plots will display in this window. Okay, so you have to remember this one. So one is editor window and below one is console. Here the what code you have written here, the corresponding code and output. Once you execute, it will display here. If you have error, the corresponding error also will display here. And this environment window where we can or we can what type of objects and data types we have created, and this is called a elf window here where we can take the help of our programming language, and if you want to install the packages we can install from this window, or if you want to go for plots, the corresponding plots will display here. So okay, but once we start the coding, the corresponding outputs, everything I will show you one by one. So I will explain these options, what is file, what is plots, what packages, everything I will explain one by one. Okay, no worry, just it's my small introduction about this R Studio. Okay. And I will go back to this R programming language, whether it is download or not. Yeah, it is downloaded. See R 4.1 win extension. I'm clicking that one. It's directing. Yes, it's loading. Yeah, it is asking permission. Yes, giving. Yeah, it is some license agreement. Okay, and I'm going to install. Already exists. Would you like to install for? Okay, fine. Already there. Okay, good. No, create S. Next. Anyhow, if you install again, maybe the new updated version will install again. So it will update. Like our mobile phone, sometimes will ask for update of applications. No, same way. Wait. What do we have? All is not showing, but our studio is only there. What happened? Already I have installed. Due to the okay, we'll do one thing. I will search in directly whether it is there or not. Or programming language, right? Or programming. It is showing R Studio only. Okay. Yes. Already this folder is available. Yeah? Files. In just a minute. No, it is not there, right? Today there. Yeah, it is showing error in my laptop. Okay, you can download and I will maybe you done. I will ask what is the problem. Yeah, deleted now. Fine. Yeah, I will look for a question again. Yeah, installing. Fine. If you don't have in your laptop, if it's not there, it will not show any issues. Okay, directly install. Very user friendly. No worry. Yes, install. Here you can see this is the desktop. Uh, this is one. I should drag here. This is programming language console. Okay, just this one. Yeah, see this console. I should write in the R only this type of information is see. So there is no any editor window, there is no any else window, there is no any environment window. Only R console will get. And here we had to write all the code. See, the prompt is showing red color here, but R should be blue color. Okay, here we had to write, and it is the code should be execute here, and the corresponding the code is it will show the code it will show. Okay, so like this, everything you have to do here. Like for example, you do if a lot of many lines of codes. Now, for example, I want to change the first one, then I have to use arrow keys to go for first code. No need, there is no editing option. We cannot. Once the code is executed, we cannot go for editing. No, sir, I want to change this first line again. Then I have to use the arrow mark. See, I'm using a above arrow mark. See, first one, previous one, DFK, next previous one, next previous one. Like that, we have to go back to back. Okay, if for example, if I'm writing 100 lines of code, then it is very difficult to understand during the time. So which line and where the line is written. So due to this one, I'm saying that don't go for directly using of R. Go with R. R easily we can learn and we can edit if we have any mistakes. Okay, see the same thing story here. R Studio. Earlier it was R only. Now recently this R Studio extended to understand to make easy for the users. Okay, and now see this. This is R Studio. I'm cleaning my environment. Previous one. I'm taking the new one. Yes, R script. See here you can type. See this is on R console. How the same R console here. This one. It is R programming language, and this is R Studio. Both are same only, all execution commands, everything same. But in R Studio, we have little advantage that we can easily see what we are doing. But in R programming language, so if the experts are there, then they can use directly. They will write the lines and they will execute. Okay. But if you want to go back the lines and if you want to edit, it takes time. That is we cannot easily understand. That's why I am suggesting you to people to go with R Studio. Okay. R Studio is the R programming language only, named as different. Okay. Now onwards, we will start our R programming language here. Okay. So I will connect to the charge only. Yeah, fine. Mm. See, for any programming language, so we need to understand what are the data types are available and what are the data structures are available. So that I will show you, and then how to import the data, how to export the data, I will show you today. Okay. Along with that, what are the data sets are available in R also, I will show you. Okay. Uh, Here. So if you want to write any codes, just write the codes here. Okay. Like normal programming language, if you have a basic idea about C programming language, or if you know the proper use of calculators, the same how you will write the codes, same thing you can write here. For example, let us say if you're going to write an arithmetic operator, let us say 2 plus 3. Yes. Next line. 4 divided by 5. Next line. Like that basic, like a calculator also, we can use our R programming language. Okay. See, for example, let us say 2 plus 3 I have entered here and 4 divided by 100 is second line. So like the line numbers is displayed here. Now I want to show what is the output of this 2 plus 3. If you want to see this output of this lines, then we have to see here after execution. Okay. Now, for example, let us say I want to execute this first line. Then you have to place your cursor in the first line at anywhere. No need to keep in the last or no need to keep in the first. Anywhere we can keep the cursor. Then if you click on this run option, the corresponding line will execute. Okay, the corresponding output also will show here. You every time if you want to sorry, every time I don't want to keep place my cursor to run each and every line, I will select all the code. I will run this. You can select all the code, no issues. See, I will select all the code. Now you click on the run, all lines of codes will execute. Okay. And now, for example, let us say I'm keeping my cursor in the first line and then I'm clicking on the run option. There is a one shortcut key also. Just you can press Control Enter. You can place your cursor and you can press the Control Enter directly. Just place your cursor at any line in anywhere. The corresponding line it will execute. Just
Sir,
press
Shiva sir,
Control
1 minute, sir.
Enter.
Shiva sir, 1 minute.
Sir,
Someone is.
yes, sir.
Okay, sir, you can start.
Hmm? Anything, sir?
Yeah, nothing. You can, sir. You can. You can.
Yeah. Say 2 plus 3. This line, if I want to execute, so either I can press Control Enter. Shortly, easily will do. Every time, no need to move our cursor to run option. No, sir. We are starting means we will go with one by one. Means you can go by moving your cursor by clicking this run option one by one. Okay. See, I place my cursor in the first line. Just I'm clicking run. You see what type of changes are getting in RStudio. Yes. See, our environment does not create anything. We have used 2 plus 3, but this 2 plus 3, we have not stored this answer in anywhere. That's why there is no any history here. And here you can see this one in our console. 2 plus 3, the code is executed, what you have run. Next, this is called index position. First index. So like the index position will tell in our programming language are the outputs. Okay. And some programming languages index will starts from 0, 0, 1 like Python. So index the first value it indicates as 0 index. Next 1, 2 like this. In index position will starts from 0, but in our R programming language index starts from 1. Okay, remember this one. See the corresponding 2 plus 3 output is 5. Next again second line. So 4 divided by 5. Just click this one. Yes, 4 divided by 0.8. Second index. Second output. Like this a basic like if you want to calculate, if you want to use a basic calculator, you can use basic calculator wise also. Okay, it's initial, right? I'm slowing and teaching one by one. Okay, for example, let us say this 2 plus 3 I want to store in any one object is something, but it's a storage value. Okay, let us say I am taking a equal to 2 plus 3. Otherwise, let us take I will go give a which is equal to 2 value and b equal to 3. Let us take a equal to b and c a equal to 2 and b equal to c 3. Now I am going to use let us take some d. We should not use c. Remember but if you misplace capital A in place of small a, if you do like that, so code will not run. It will show error. Okay, it is a case sensitive that we have to remember in our mind. And while storing these objects like A, B, C, don't use C. C is a concatenation in our R programming language. If you use C, no, it will show error. Okay, C will be useful concatenation. While discussing about the data structures, I will let you know. Okay. Now, as of now, let us say I'm going with D. D equal to, so my operation is, let us take A plus B. So let us say I will
Yeah, Shiva sir.
do like this. Okay. Now, if I run this one, B, so it is showing object A not found. Why? Because
Yeah, Shiva sir. Sorry for this.
it's breaking. Is it clear now, sir?
Yeah, sir. It is clear, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, it is clear now,
Yeah,
sir.
fine. Yeah. See, for example, here I have executed D, A plus B. Object A is not found. So you are storing this D object D some value a plus b, but the R programming language does not know what is A and what is B. Why? Because we did not execute here. Okay, here writing the codes is not
Sir, again your voice is a little bit break, sir.
enough to inform that our
Sir,
programming
your voice is
language.
breaking, sir.
So we have to inform the
Shiva, sir.
R program only the see for
Yeah, yeah.
it's clear now, right?
Yeah, it is clear. Present now. Okay, sir.
I'm using my college Wi-Fi, sir. Maybe that one, I don't know.
Okay, okay.
Okay. See here, I'm using object A. So A equal to 2. If I execute this one, A equal to 2. The corresponding environment also created A, and the value is 2. Okay. Same again, I execute the one more second line because the cursor is already placed. So run. Yes, B equal to 3. See the B is stored 3. It is what type of objects we have created. Now we can run this D. Okay. Now see again
Sir, your voice is
object
not.
B not
Sir, your voice is not clear, Shiva, sir. Shiva, sir. Completely breaking, sir.
phone. Here I said right. Case here I have stored the value 3 in different. It's working properly. Now, okay, sir.
Yeah, now okay, sir.
Yeah. See now, so I have performed one operation D equal to A plus B. So this answer has been stored in D. So now once I execute this one, D equal to A plus B in our console, D equal to A plus B is showing, but output is not showing. Why? Because we have stored output in D, but we are not asking to show. Now I entered the D here. Now run this one. Yes, D, what the value is 5, A plus B. So like this, we can visualize the operations by storing in one object. See this one. So now D answer is corresponding to 5, but if you want to get here, you can keep like this. Okay. Let us say I want to do like this. Some bracket I will mention, and within the bracket divided by, let us say again I will take B. A plus B divided by, okay, again you can run. Next, what is the D value? 1.66667 like this. So we can do a small basic also. You can our data analysis in R programming language. Definitely there are 5 data structures are there. One is vectors, and second one is vectors, and second one is list, list, and third one is data frames, data frames, and fourth one is matrices, matrix, and fifth one is array. So these are the five data structures are very important to understand how to read the data and how to do the data analysis. We have to understand what data structures. If you have a data, how my data is structured. Either it is an array structure or it is a data frame way or it is a list way. So we need to understand. So mainly different data, different programming language has a different. Okay, but mainly for our programming language, we need these five data structures: vectors, list, data frame, matrix, and array. I will just one by one how to define this data structures. First one will go with vector. Okay, now this he has to is nothing but is a commenting. These lines will not exist. For example, for run here also, see it is showing that's it, but it is not showing any output here. Okay, it is good for you. This is for our understanding purpose, user understanding purpose. This has been created. Commenting lines. Okay, first I will discuss vectors. Let us say vectors. We are all know right what is vectors. Vector is nothing but it is a collection of records. Okay, that
Shiva sir,
records is nothing but the collection
Shiva sir, sorry for disturbance. Your voice is breaking, sir.
of values. The
Shiva
value
sir,
should belong to same data type. The vector is so it's
Shiva sir,
completely it's not. Yes, yes, sir.
your voice is breaking, sir. Your voice is
Hello.
your voice is not audible clearly, sir. To us. Yeah, it is
So
visible, sir.
audible.
Yeah, yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
I don't know. So what happened here?
Yeah, okay. Now
So I'm
it is okay, sir. Thank you.
discussing vectors, right? Audible.
Yes,
Hello.
audible, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, audible, sir.
See. Uh, yeah. Fine. See here, I'm defining vectors. So if you want to define more than one value, so without using concatenation, we cannot define. See, for example, a equal to 2 comma 3, I have defined here. Now, if I run this one, it is showing some unexpected error. Why? Because so here you can see this comma is there, but the more than one value generally will define by using concatenation symbol. So due to which it is showing that it is an error. So if you want to define this a equal to 2 comma 3, then we have to use C, concatenation C of 2 comma 3. Now this line will give correct answer. See, now this from this one, yeah, A is created. Now here only you can visualize A, or here also you can visualize. For example, let us say A, if I visualize, if I run this A, say 2 comma 2 3. Okay, like the same way, I have defined one vector. Let us say vector, I'm indicating with V, so object. So in the V object, I am storing more than one value. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values. So I can run this one. See, V is executed now. Now again click the V here, and now run this one. See, we can see the what V. Okay, for example, we can use the index position using square brackets. So take this like this, square brackets. Now, for example, I want to know what is the fifth value in this vector. Then V of 5. Okay, so V is the object that I have created in that. So square brackets indicates the index, and the parentheses. What here I use no closed brackets. Sorry, open brackets. The parentheses in our program and index numbers. Now see, V of square brackets 5. 5 indicates the fifth value. What is the fifth value in this index, vector V? Run this one. See, the fifth value in this V is 10. Let us say like the V of, let us say what is the second value? If run this one, second value will be 4. I hope you understand this is vectors. Okay, like this we can define more than one vector also. Let us say I will define more than one C and the function parentheses. Let us say some values I will give. Let us say I will generate 1 to 100 numbers. So sequence, right? No, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Wouldn't want to write. Just give 1 is 2. This colon, right? You can use this option symbol. Then 1 to, let us say 100. Just give it. Then you create 100 sequence. See, yeah, I executed this one. Now again V2. I entered here and run this one. See, 1 to 100 values are generated sequence wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. No, sir, I don't want to sequence like that. I need a sequence. Let us say 1, 3, 5, 7, like odd numbers if you want to do it. At that time, you have to use the code is sequence. SEQ, sequence of. 1 to how many values you want? For example, 1 to 100. Next, keeping values, let us say 1, or let us say 2. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 30. So to create the sequence of numbers, first value indicate from, and second value indicate the 2, and from 2. So from 1 to 2, 2 is 100. Next, what is this value is indicates is nothing but it is a skipping value. Okay, how many values what is the value skipping? 2 values. 1 plus 2 is 3. So first of all, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7. Like that, I'm creating only a number. 1 plus 5, 6, 1 6 years. We can create a vector. Let us say 3. I will give you some character type. Let us say if any character are string, if you want to define in R, so we need to use quotation. Okay, single quotation or double quotation, you can use any one. For example, in double quotation, let us say I will use A, one value, it is a character, and let us take Siva, the string. String is a character. Okay, more than string, right? Let us say I will take let us take some triple or like that. So if you how many values if you want, you can create. Okay, so string or character, if I remember, we have to give in a quotation, double quotation or single quotation, anything is fine. I will run this one. V3 is executed here. Now here also see V3 is a character. Here you can see the data types. Number data type. It's an integer 1 to 100. We know the integers doesn't have any decimals. Okay. Next character. We know the characters, right? It's alphabets. Okay, either character or string. It will show as a character only. Now V3 I will visualize here. V3 run this one. Now see, it is string, right? That's why you're getting double quotations. A, C, triple. Okay, fine. This is vectors. Now I will go for a list. Second one is list. What is this programming language? Is nothing but, see, now here we have created a vector. The vector values inside the values all belongs to same data type. See here the vector, the values inside this vector all belongs to numbers. Here I have created one vector. All the values in the vector belongs to string or a character. Anything is fine. Okay, belongs to same data type. Now list. If you want to store more than vectors having different list. Okay, for example, here you can see I have created 3 vectors, right? What is first one is V, second one is V2, and third one is V3. Now I will store these 3 vectors in one list, that is list. Option is same. I said right, comments all are in your normal. How we will pronounce the same does not remember any special comment does not required. Okay, just click list. Yes, list of V2, and third one is V3 is a list. I have created one list. See the list, first list indicated with double brackets, double square brackets. First list and in the first way. So first vector is having values 1, 4, 6, 4, 10, and second list is having these many numbers 100, and third list is having these are 3. See here, first one, second one are numbers having different 5 values are there. Here 100 values are there. Here 3 values are there. But the length is same. Length is different. Along with that, data type is number. Here data type is string. Okay. So like this, if you want to store different data types in one list, so this will be useful. List of our data structure. Data will be like this. I will show you something one by one. How we will extract this list is nothing but same way. I showed right. Position. Let us say I will store this list in any one object. Let us say L. I'm storing this L into L. I'm taking this L as an object to store my list. Now I will run this one. Created. Now here list also. Data 1, data 2, data 3. All 3 data one. Okay, you will take data 1, student 1, student 2. Like that, you can take any data sets of data. Data sets also you can take. Keep all the data sets in one list. Data set 1, data set 2, and you can extract information, particular lists and particular data. Okay. See, for example, let us say I want to know what is a second list in the second value. So simply L I have object stored no. So here L. So give double square brackets. Double square brackets indicates the list. Okay. Now see here, which is the list we are extracting. We need to extract second list, right? Just give 2. So which means that in the second list, what are the just yeah, see, only second list values are displayed. I hope you understand. Now, for example, in the second list, if you want to go for second value, then again normal square bracket 2. Now, what is the indication of this one? In the second from yeah, okay, second value is 2. Let's say, for example, I want to go in the third list. What is the second value? Okay, L3 of 2. If I run this one, so in the third list, so it is a comment. Okay, I hope you understand. So vectors are simple. The data is having set of values. The values all belongs to same data. numbers. If it is character, if you have different data vectors, or rather if you have different data sets, and all different data sets are having different length, if you want to store under one list, we can use this list option, and you can store in one place. Now I'm going with third one. This is most important. Majorly, many people will use, that is data frames. Sir, you are using a symbol, and earlier you said that you are using only a symbol. This is up to you, sir. How many asterisk symbols if you want, you can use. No issues. Okay, how many you want to use, you can use. And I will show you one advantage of this one. At the end, I will show you what is the, if you keep more as no, one benefit of this asterisk as symbol that I will show you. Okay, we'll discuss this on data structures. Next, data frames. Mainly, this data frames is nothing but, we people will understand, if the data means data should be in rows and columns. Am I right? Always we will think the either one, right? Data means data should, is not the data like that. So sometimes you might have listened that CSV files, comma separated values, okay, delimited by values. Like the data is stored in different formats, not in a tabular format. But many of us, new generation young people also knows that data means they have rows and columns. This is arranged one, not one. While the data will not be in a tabular format. Data will be in a, some row wise, some records wise. One by one will be there. All data table format represents rows. Then we have table format of each and every variable or each and every column that we have to remember. So for example, let us say I will create one data frame. You will understand. So data dot frame. So if you want to create a data frame, just give data dot frame. Okay. What are the vectors we have given? V and V1 and V2. Definitely it will show error. See, I will run this one. See, object V1 not found. Oh, V1 not found. V2, right? Okay. So object V1 is not available. Let us say V2 and go with V3. I will, yeah, arguments play differing number of rows, 503. See, this is an error, which means that, so this first vector, first column, second column, third column, these three columns or variables does not have equal number of rows, equal number of data. Length of the data is not same. That is showing our error. Arguments imply different number of rows. One is first 5 numbers, second is 100 values, third one is 3 values. So this is the problem. Okay. For example, let us take, I will create one new let us say same way I will change this one. How many values are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values are there, right? Let us say I will take a sequence numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. There, and let us take 5. And now I will go for any one new list. Let us say V1, V1, first one. Let us say serial number. Let us say serial. Why? Because so V3 is having three values, ID is having five, and this. Let's go with increase of number of rows here. Let us say I will go for one caption. Let us say this time Damu. I will take more name. Let us say comma. Let us say some value. Let us say Ramu. Some random numbers I have taken. This will give, let us say, some XYZ. So just run this V3. Yes. Now I will go here. Now V3, what is the length of the V3? Yes, these are five values. Now the five values are fine. Now I will create a data frame of V ID V3. See this one. It's a beautiful way of representing the data in tabular format. So data frame V146 original values we have taken V. See here, V equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. I have changed it. Here V is 1, 4, 6, 7, 4, 10. Why? Because here I have changed but not executed. Once we execute only, it will come and it will load into our console. Here it will not come. Yeah. Now let us take T. Now again here doesn't have any double square brackets. Why? Because double square brackets only indicates in list. But here we don't want to use double square brackets. Just we have divided this bracket, this square bracket in two ways. One is columns, another one is rows. Now give comma. Now see the comma before values indicates the rows. Comma after the values are indicates to columns. Okay. For example, I want to see what is the second value or second row. In the second row, oh, what is the third column value? Okay, 2 comma 3. Second row, third value. If I run this one, what is second row? This is the second row, right? In the second row, first, second, third. The value is C1. We'll see whether the output will get or not. I run this one. So T 2 comma 3. Yeah, C1. So if you from the like this, you can extract data.
Yeah, tell me.
Someone is talking, sir.
No, 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 no. I have muted. You can.
Okay. See, so T of 2 comma 3. This indicates that so second row I'm taking. In the second row, I didn't give any mention. I have not mentioned any type of column. No. So just just I put comma empty. So it will take all the values in the second row. Just run this one. Yeah, see here. Two second row, two values, like first column, second column, third column. All the rows information has been extracted. That is second row. Let's know, sir. I want to display the third column. In the third column, all the values. Then T. So in the square brackets, just put comma. So comma before the all the rows, right? I'm not giving any value. So just I want to accept all the rows in the second column, rather in the third column. Okay. Now run this one. See X, Y, Z, C, or triple or the Ramu. These are all the values which are available in the third column. Okay, don't expect that it will show in the column wise. It will show in a row wise only. Why? Because due to space adjustments. Okay. Oh, what happened? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like this, we can extract it. We can create data frames. I hope you understand this one. So data frames, we have to remember that here is that. So what are the vectors or what are the variables we are giving? All the variables should have same length. Then only it will exist. There is the one disadvantage for this data frame, but we can create a beautiful table format data. Okay, like this. And extraction also this one. And this is the list. And this is vectors. Okay. Now we'll go with matrix. Okay. I will go for new data structure. Let us say matrix. All of you know the data matrix. Okay, we can represent the data. We can see the data in a matrix format, rows and columns. We can represent that everyone knows. Okay, just how we create a matrices in our R programming language. Same simple code matrix. I say no need to remember any one or two or any some major data advanced data analysis techniques we had to remember. But most of the 90% codes are with usual words. Okay. For example, let us say I'm going to create one matrix code matrix only. So matrix here we will see some pop-up notification also. Like this here you can see. I don't want to remember what the arguments you have to give inside. Automatically this pop-up codes. First one is to give data. Second one is n row, number of rows. Comma, number of columns. By row, false. Number of dimensions. Like that we can give. I will explain this one by. First, we have to give the data. What if, for example, let us say if you want to create a 2 cross 2 matrix, 2 by 2 matrix or 2 cross 2 matrix, then how many values will be there? 4 values will be there, right? So first we have to define the 4 values. If you want to define 4 values means more than one value, then we need concatenation. So using concatenation, C of some more than one value, that's what I'm using. C. Now let us say values 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. These are the 4 values I have filled. Now, comma here first the after the data, we have to use number of rows you want. For example, let us say I want to use number of rows is 2 rows, and I want to represent data in 2 columns. So 2 rows, 2 columns. Now see, sir, I have you have given data 1, 2, 3, 4. Now either this data is filled by column or row wise. That we will get right. So matrix is nothing but rows and columns will be there. Now here we have mentioned that. So this is my data, see this data, and this is number of rows and this number of columns. Now, sir, you have given 2 rows, 2 columns, but the data how it fill? So 1, 2, 3, the row wise will fill or column wise fill. So by default, our programming language, the values will fill in the matrix in the column wise. Remember, okay, it will not go for row wise. If you want to change, you can change. Okay, I will show you that also. First, I will go with this one. Okay, let us say I am running this. Yeah, see this one. Matrix C of 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, comma 2. Now see, this I explain now. Just now, right? Index positions. See, comma before rows, comma after columns. This is what is all the rows in the first column. All the rows in the second column is 3, 4. This is first row in the all columns. There is this row. This one. And this is second row, all the columns. 2, comma, all. See, the results are filling by column wise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you want to change this data, if you want to data in a row, so by row it should be it wants spin, then give by row equal to 2, then run it. Now see, the data is 1, 2, 3, 4. With the same values, for example, if you want to create 3 cross 2 matrix, 3 rows and 2 columns, 3 cross 2 matrix and the 6 values will have to give, right? But we have given 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it will take. How it will take is that it will go for first. one, circular type. 1, 2, 3, 4 fill. Then again we will go for 1, 2. Why? Because remaining values are if not sufficient values are there, then it will go in a circular wise. Again it will go for first and it will take. It will show us a small warning. That's it. I just run this one. Here this one. It is not an error. It is a warning. What is that? Warning error is nothing. But see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, you have given only 4 values in a matrix, but you are asking to create 3 cross 2 matrix. 3 rows, 2 columns. 3 rows, 2 columns, 6 values we need to give, right? That 6 values are not mentioned here. That's why it is showing error. So I can execute the showing that I can execute the code, but the no sufficient values. That's why I'm going with again for starting onwards. See, 1, I have given row wise, right? True. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, no value. Again, I'm going for starting one. 1, 2. So this is not an error. It is a warning. It is indicating. Sir, you have not given a sufficient values. You can see here. Data length 4 is not sum or multiple of the number of rows 3. So if you want to get 3 rows with 2 columns, so the length of the data is not sufficient or not submultiple. That's why you have to give top. Otherwise, we can go for. See, for example, I will give 1, 5, 6. 6 values I have given. Now, if I run this one, now you can see there is no error. So 3 rows are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values. You can give 3 cross 4 also. 3 cross 4. Yes, see 3 cross 4 matrix. Okay. Let us say I will give 3 cross 3 matrix, for example. 3 cross 3 is 9 values, right? I will give one more thing. Let us take. Here I will give 7, 8, 9. And now I run this one. Yeah. Yeah, there is no error. Let us say I will store this matrix in any one object. Let us say M1, matrix 1. Okay. Because I will show some small operations on these matrix operations. We need matrix multiplication division, right? So I will show that one. Yes, run. Yes, M1, the data has been stored. Let us say I want to be again M1 and I don't want to run this one. It is executing, but here is one error is there. What is that? Let us go with M1. I'm selecting running M1 only. Next, it is displayed only M1. Now again, I will go to M2 executed, and this is M1 matrix, this is M2 matrix, and if I run this M1 M2, this is the matrix I got. Now you can see here carefully. See, this is M1 matrix, this is M2 matrix. Now I multiply M1 into M2. Generally, matrix have different way of multiplications, right? It should not directly multiply first value with first value. If it is addition or subtraction, first value with first value, 1 plus 1, 2, or 1 minus 1, 0. 2 plus 2, 4, or 2 minus 2, 0. Like directly we can subtract or addition. But in a matrix multiplication, we have to multiply the first column with the first row, or first row with first column, like that, right? So if you start with the first row in the first column, then the second matrix you have to go for the second first column, or in the matrix first matrix. If you go with column wise multiplication starting, then in the second matrix you have to go for row wise. So one column, one row, or one row, one column, we have to multiply, right? So that's it will not be directly with this command, it will not follow. So directly if you're taking M1 star M2 means multiplication, it will multiply as it is. 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 2, 4, 3 into 3, 9, 4 into 4, 16, 5 into 5, 25. Like that, the same position, same value multiply. It will give answer. This is not the correct way of matrix multiplication. We know, right? This one. So for this, we need to change the argument. Sorry, code. Okay. Not directly M1 star M2. This is a wrong one. It's a wrong multiplications. Because I have given one comment. This said this code. I want to understand what is the meaning of this code. Okay. M1, M2. Wrong multiplication coding. That is within the rotation, let us set star. So we should not use star this one. So if you want to go for perfect matrix multiplication, then M1. So we have to use this percentage symbol star percentage, then M2. This is the correct way of defining matrix multiplications. So this argument, this operation we have to use percentage star percentage. This will give you the proper perfect matrix multiplication, that is one row, one column, like that. Now run this one. Yeah, this is the correct way of multiplication of matrices. Matrix 1 multiplied with matrix 2 having rows and columns. Okay, not direct multiplication of one individual values. So this is the correct way. Let us think for understanding. So correct multiplication. Correct multiplication. Let us take percentage.
Sure, sir. Hello, Shiva, sir. Am I audible? Yeah, I think sir has left. Sorry for today's trouble. I will inform to the resource persons about today's network issue. Don't worry. From tomorrow, this issue will not be continued. Okay, thank you. Some of them are not keeping their mobile mute. Please keep mute so that session will go in good manner. And thank you. We'll meet the tomorrow same time exact at 3 o'clock. Thank you. So that we are going to wind up the session for today. Thank you. Don't worry, recorded session will be posted in the group every day. All can leave the session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.